Hi everyone, welcome back to my kitchen and channel. Today I'm going to show you my version of my wheat Sada roti. Okay, for this I have added 3 cups of white flour, all-purpose white flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of yeast. Okay, that's optional. That's just for the little extra rise. And I have here wheat bran, right, just like a little handful, a little less than a handful, and some wheat germ. Okay, so I'm going to show you my version how I need this. So have some oil, vegetable oil or olive oil at hand, because you're going to need that after and the last. So just mix everything to combine it here, and have your water at the side of you that you're going to be using to knead this. Right, and now I'm going to a little bit of water at a time. This will give you 4 large rotis or 8 smaller ones or medium-sized ones. Here's where you're going to put your little bit of oil, because you see how it sticks to the hand. So to make it easier for yourself, just put a little bit of oil on your hands. Get all of that out of your fingers. A little bit of more. Okay, and just take your back of your knuckles and punch down. Keep punching down. Then bring it back up with the bottom of your hands. A little more oil. Sprinkle it all around it. Make sure that bottom gets that oil, and keep doing this back and forth, back and forth. Okay, raise, fold, punch down, raise, fold, punch down. A little bit of oil again. Coat your hands with it. Same thing. Okay, and just make sure the bottom of the bowl is oiled. Okay, you're going to cover this with cling wrap. Make sure the top is coated as well too. This helps it and prevents it from drying out. And you're going to cover this with a clean plastic wrap and cover it with a heavy kitchen towel. When I say heavy kitchen towel, I mean a big kitchen towel fold in 2 and just cover it, okay? Leave it to rise and within for half an hour. And then I'll show you the next step. This is what your dough will look like with the wheat bran and the wheat germ. Okay, I'm going to check my roti dough. See? It looks good now. So what I'll do is sprinkle a little bit of flour on it. Fold it back how you did it at the beginning. Make one dough ball with it. Right? And what you will do is form it into that round circle, round shape. Take your dough cutter or dough divider. We're going to cut it in half. And then we're going to cut that half in half. We're going to make 4 with this. Take some flour, just sprinkle it. Okay, take one and just fold it back like this. Simple, easy. Okay, and this will be one roti loaf, or loya as they say. Sprinkle some flour, put it back in. Take the next piece. Okay, just dust your hand with a little flour as well too, so it won't stick to your hands, and form that dough ball. Okay, and place it next to the other one. Take your next one up, and you're going to make your dough balls and leave them to set for a little bit, for at least 5 to 10 minutes again. Okay, because you don't want to make your roti right away. You got to let that dough set a little bit for a little bit before rolling out your roti and making them out. And that's it. Right? Just place them back. You can place them in an oil container as well too. It doesn't have to be flour. Okay? So just leave it like that. Cover it back so it won't dry out on you. Place back your kitchen towel over it and just leave it for 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll take it from there again. So now I'm going to roll it out. Take each one of the loyas or roti dough or dough ball, and I'm going to roll that out, each one, and put it on the tawa. You got to make sure your tawa is really hot on the stove. So let's get started. Make sure your surface is clean, dust it with flour. Have some flour at the side here. Let's get one of our dough balls here. If they stick together, that's okay, just break it out. Okay? Press it down. And we're going to roll this out into a round shape. Dust your rolling pin and roll out. Turn it over, roll, press and roll out. And that yeast, that very little bit of yeast that I use makes a lot of difference in your roti. You don't want to use too much because you don't want it to have a yeasty taste. Just a little bit. And that gives your roti a lighter texture to it. And you will see when it starts to swell how magically that will be. So I'm going to place it on the tawa and I'll show you. Make sure that tawa is very hot. And you're going to lift your rolled out roti and place it on the tawa. And once you see that bubble starts to form, we're going to turn it over or flip it. So you see that bubbles there that's forming. We're going to gently hold it and flip it. I'm going to roll out another one by the meantime. And now we can seke this as we say. So what you're going to do, make sure your heat is on high and move that tower from that stove, that burner, and let that roti get access to the fire. You're going to flip it around, okay, and spin it. And you see wherever starts to swell, that's where you're going to leave it on the heat for a little few seconds. Keep spinning it and let that roti swell right around. If the whole thing doesn't swell, that's fine, as long as your roti is cooked. Some will probably have a little hole, that's why it's, yeah, the hole is over here. See, once you cover the hole, your roti will swell. Okay, you're going to move this out from the stove, and I'll show you a next one. There is a hole somewhere in this one too, because I'm hearing the air escaping. The hole is right there. I'm showing you the next one after this. This is my last one that I placed on the tower here. And once you see that air, that bubble starts to form on top, you flip it. See? And just flip it. And once you move it up like this and it's moving smooth, you pull your towel off and you spin your roti on that flame. You give it one turn, spin it on that flame, and flip it back and leave it to raise on high. Well, I'm sensing there's a hole in this one as well. Yeah, I'm hearing that air escaping. So it wouldn't give it a high rise, it will just give it a low rise. And turn your stove off, and this will be your roti to eat your foods with. Okay, and that's your rotis. Okay, I like it a little brown with brown spots, and this is what we use to eat our foods with, our curries, sometimes our stews, our vegetarian meals, such as today's meal.